You were never meant to fit in. The truth about generational curses and why you were chosen to break them. You didn't ask to be the strong one. You were just born into a family where pain was tradition, silence was currency, and survival was the only language passed down. You were the child who noticed too much, felt too much, questioned everything. They called you dramatic, difficult. But I want you to understand something. You were never the problem. You were the pattern interrupt, the one your bloodline has been waiting for. You were never cursed. You were chosen. So, what really is a generational curse? We hear the term everywhere now, but what does it truly mean beneath the surface? Let's break it down. It's not always a hex or a spell. Sometimes, it's what your family never said out loud. It's the shame woven into your mother's voice, the anger your father never dealt with, the secrets your grandmother took to her grave. It's inherited trauma, passed down like a scarred heirloom. It's the way no one says I love you, but everyone expects loyalty. It's walking on eggshells your whole life and not even realizing it. Generational curses aren't always loud. Sometimes, they're just the things nobody was ever brave enough to face. Until you came along. Now, you're probably wondering, why was I chosen? Why me? The answer is, because you couldn't pretend. You couldn't fake the smile forever. You got sick when you held it in. You cracked under the weight of pretending everything was fine, when you knew it never was. You feel everything. You dream of peace. You ruin the family delusion just by existing. That's not a weakness. That's the power they never saw coming. If you've felt like the outcast, the black sheep, the sensitive one, it's not because you're broken. It's because you were built to break the cycle. If you've been wondering if this role is yours, here are some signs you're the healer your lineage has been waiting for. 1. You've always felt out of place, even in your own home. 2. You carry guilt for things you didn't do. 3. You're drawn to healing, even if you don't know why. 4. You crave peace but are constantly in emotional survival mode. 5. You've already stopped one toxic pattern, even if it nearly broke you in the process. If any of these sound familiar, keep watching. This message is for you. The pain no one talks about. Being the healer means being the villain in your family's story. It means getting blamed for the discomfort your truth brings. You'll be called disrespectful for setting boundaries. You'll be accused of changing, of being ungrateful, of betraying your roots. But you're not betraying anyone. You're burying what's been hurting your family for generations. You will feel lonely. You will feel exhausted. You will wonder if it's even worth it. But listen to me. You are not weak for feeling that way. You are sacred for surviving it. And you know what happens if you keep going? You heal forward. You become the one who says, no more. You raise children who don't have to guess if they're loved. You create a future where softness doesn't equal danger. You stop the bleeding. You stop the silence. You stop the shame. And one day, when you leave this earth, you will know you didn't just live. You transformed. You will leave as someone your ancestors could not have even imagined. Someone they will be so proud of. But, let's be honest, the road there is brutal. There will be days when you want to give up. When your healing feels invisible. When the people you're healing for seem like the ones trying to stop you. There will be days when you're exhausted, isolated, and wondering if any of it is even working. But it is. Every time you choose honesty over avoidance, comfort over control, presence over perfection, you're changing everything. Even if they don't notice. Even if they never say thank you, your peace is the proof. Because healing doesn't always look like love and light. Sometimes it looks like shaking hands in a quiet room. Sometimes it looks like walking away from everything you once begged for. Sometimes it looks like crying in your car after choosing peace instead of clapping back. But over time, those moments add up. They become your strength, your softness, your story. And one day, they'll become someone else's survival guide. If you feel tired, that's not failure. That's sacred exhaustion. It means you're doing work that generations before you avoided. But you're not doing it alone anymore. Comment "It ends with me." Let your ancestors hear it loud. And if this message resonated, if you've been carrying pain that didn't start with you, but wanted to end with you, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. This is your path. This is your community. And this is just the beginning.